If you want to watch these episodes earlier, like a month earlier, all you gotta do is sign up for Fresh Tracks Plus. I was hoping that this first bit of light you could hear something. It's usually a lot quieter, no road noise, and just sound carries a lot more distance. Well, walked in here this morning after the rain stopped last night. There's a well-defined grizzly track on the trail. I'm just bebopping, walking out to my glasses point. I'm like, uh-oh, the boss is here, and it ain't us. That in that sand, if that print would have been made yesterday, it would have been washed out. It got made last night or this morning, and it's a great big, and he came right up this trail right here. To the truck. The bad news is he's going to the same glassing point we're going to. You guys ready to go get some grizzly footage?
Yes.
I hope that's not prophetic.
I would love to film a grizzly.
I would too, from about 500 yards away.
Yeah.
The crazy part is there have been dozens of fishermen out on this river. And I bet you they have no idea how many bears this time of year are walking these corridors. Fortunately, most of them are well-behaved bears who know how to avoid humans. But what were we doing the other day? Walking around down in there, sounding like a lost calf. Oh well, adds a little more sense of adventure. For me, I'm thankful we live in a place that has grizzly bears. And I know some people will say, yeah, you'd think differently if you lost somebody to that, and I would, I'm sure. But there's something about wildness that appeals to me. And nothing defines wildness more than a population of grizzly bears walking around here. Has a bunch of Johnny badasses just saying, get out of my way. I want your elk. It's yours, man. Peace, brother. Let's go find some moose. Absolutely beautiful morning after all that snow and rain yesterday. Snowed up high, snowed a little bit stuck down here, but cleared off, and it's crisp. Also the kind of crispness where you think the moose would be on the move in late September. Today is September 20th. But they're not in this spot, so I'm gonna jump in the rig, drive down to this next point way down here. This is the prime glassing time. I just gotta be moving till I find them. Hey, should be be some moose in here pretty soon. Well, go to the next spot. Can't believe they're so hard to find. See what we can see. Boy, he'd be a good eater. 3 years ago, I was hunting up in these cliffs and I found a great big billy goat I called Grubby because he's all dirty. And I told Michael, who was filming at the time, I said, I ought to come back to applying here. So I applied here and I got a tag for a billy goat. So we're driving up this morning. I told those guys, I said, if this fog clears, I'm going to find Grubby up there in the cliffs. And they're chuckling. Well, guess who's in the spotting scope right now? Grubby. Great big old, like this. And he's just dirt. He looks almost like a grizzly bear in color. But Grubby is here. 3 years older. But as much as it looks like winter right now, I'm not coming in here for another 2 months to kill him. Can you imagine how much snow it's gonna be up here? We might not be able to get the llamas in there. We might have to take snowmobiles, cross-country ski. But old Grubby, he's gonna have even more hair on him by then. Got 2 mountain goats up here. Can't wait till November. If I had an ATV, I could drive it up this ATV trail, and I think I could shoot him right from that ATV trail right now. That does not seem fair for how you should hunt mountain goats. But I know some people who wait for them to come right down by a trailhead and shoot them. So what? I got to get over this, hang up of what a goat hunt's supposed to be. That one to the right, though, is a bigger one. The idea of coming up high is that, one, there's a bunch of snow up here. And if there was a moose up here, it'd be easier to see with all this snow. And then also, it's September 20th. Maybe the moose haven't moved down to the willows yet, and they're still feeding up here higher. So I thought I'd come up, look for tracks, look for moose. I've not seen a track of anything on the drive up. Not elk, not deer, not moose, not grouse, not bear, nothing. So, not sure what to make of that, other than they haven't been up here right now. So maybe they're pushed over the edges and they're halfway between the high country and the low country. I don't know. But we're gonna go all the way up to the end, go to some lookout points, and see if we can find a moose. Now we'll probably have bull elk bugling all over the place because we left our bows back at camp. The crew told me, don't bring your bow, it's bad luck. So I left it in the trailer. Looking for mountain goats now. Find Grubby. This is when you need an angled spotter. Well, now I'm all excited about goat hunting. We got to wrap it up today. We got to get home. So we didn't get a moose yet. Season's open for another 2 months, more than 2 months. We didn't get an elk. Season's open for more than 2 months. We got some grouse, and we found a mountain goat or two. But I'm not going to come in here until the last half of November. That is such a roll of the dice. I can't believe that. Because I could go home right now and grab my goat tag, jump on this ATV trail, and I could shoot that goat in a half hour. But I don't want to do that. I didn't wait however many years to get this goat tag just to, drive up there, shoot him off the handlebar or the ATV. So we're gonna go home. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna continue this moose hunt. I don't know how long it's gonna take to do this moose hunt, but I'm gonna keep doing it until I fill the tag. Got a couple days, maybe this week I might come up. Orlando's coming up from California in October. And if I haven't filled it then, I'm canceling my Montana pronghorn hunt and I'm hunting moose every day for 2 weeks. Anyhow, appreciate y'all following along. Wish we would have had more to show you. But to be continued. Stay tuned.